Welcome back to my channel. I've already got my nails dipped, filed, and buffed, so I have a nice smooth surface for the nail art that I'm going to do. The colors I used in this mani are from All Powdered Up. I am using Hey Girl is the yellow, Mountain Morning is the blue, and Whitecap is the white. So today I'm going to show you how I created some flowers that I think add some character to this mani. I'm going to start with getting myself set up here. I love this little toolkit I got from Maniology. Each tool is double-sided with a brush on one end and a dotting tool of different sizes on the other. I've used this so many times, so I think it's definitely worth the buy. So if you're interested, I'll link that in the description. So I'm just taking a little dollop of gel base here and I'm putting it on my little resin palette to make it a little easier to use with my tools. I'm just going to take a dotting tool and grab some gel base and apply some dots to my nail in the shape of a flower. My favorite type of nail art is just dots and lines, basically. So this is definitely a design that is that can be super easy to do with some dots. So right here, I'm going to extend these dots that I made towards the middle of the flower so that they start looking like petals. I'm also trying to make my petals longer from the outside, so that's what you see me doing here. Once I'm done applying the base, I'm going to pour some powder over that gel, and I'm using powder that I had used for my mani so that they all kind of have a cohesive look to them, so that they all tie in together. So for this flower, I'm using Mountain Morning. And you want to pour the powder over the gel because if you dip into the jar, you run the risk of the gel moving around since it's not quite cured yet. So at this point, I'm finding that I'm not very happy with how the flower is shaped. It kind of looks like a blob to me, and it just doesn't look like a flower. So the beauty of using gel to do your nail art is that it can be easily erased when you haven't cured it. Alcohol wipes it right off without damaging the dip powder base. So here I am starting over. I'm placing my dots, and so this first dot, I'm just slightly flicking it in, if that makes any sense. So I'm just wanting a bit of a tail to that dot. So just a light flick will help extend that gel out towards the middle of that flower. I'm not going to cure this just yet. I'm going to do my other flower, this time with Hey Girl. So I'm just using I'm just lightly brushing off any excess powder on this nail where I want to place that other flower. And then I'm gonna do the same process all over again. I cured this for 30 seconds and then brushed off any excess powder. So I'm going to do the same design on my thumbnail, which is going to be the same process, and as I go through the same steps, I'm just going to speed through this and I'll just let you watch and I'll be back. After that's been cured, I'm going to take some black gel polish, and using this nail art brush that I got from Amazon, which I've also linked down below in the description, I'm going to add some detail to the middle of my flowers. So my strokes are definitely not perfect lines or perfectly placed, but I actually kind of like that. I feel it gives my flowers a bit of personality. Once that's all applied, I cure this for a full minute. And so after that's cured, I'm going to want to use my dip top coat. So I'm going to encapsulate these designs in a layer of dip base liquid first. I'm going to let that dry and then activate it. And then once that's dry, I will continue normally as I would with the dip top coat. And voila, here is a cute spring mani. As usual, I always like to follow my manis with some of my favorite cuticle oil from Candi Skincare, just to keep those cuticles nice and hydrated, especially after you do your mani. I've been buffing it, dehydrating it and everything, and so keeps it hydrated. I do hope you enjoyed watching me create this flower design, and I hope you'll come back for my next video. Until then, bye!